Welcome to Southend On Sea, the nearest resort to London. Still with all the traditional fun, but you'll be surprised at how much more there is to see beside the sea. The many beautiful parks and gardens are a well-known feature of the town, giving you a chance to enjoy magnificent floral displays. Superb views across the estuary. And Belfairs, combining a nature reserve with horse riding, golf, bowls, or just an opportunity to relax for a while. With 7 miles of seafront stretching from the fishing village of Lee Old Town in the west, popular for waterside pubs and fresh seafood, to Thorpe Bay and Shoeburyness in the east, with its flurry of yachting activities and water sports for novice and expert alike. The famous Southend Pier, at 1.25 miles, still the longest pleasure pier in the world, and now 100 years old. Take a ride on the unique pier trains. Enjoy the music of a brass band at one of the regular pierhead concerts. Or simply take a leisurely stroll. Children will go straight to 2 favourite attractions on the Western Esplanade, with Peter Pan's playground for all the fun of the fair. And Never Neverland, the children's fantasy park, where you'll find animated fairy tale themes and familiar children's characters.
Our only hope is to unite the land under one king. Only then can we save ourselves from certain destruction.
A spectacular series of special events has now become a key part of the summer season, none more so than the Southend International Air Show.
Well, if you've been listening to the BBC Essex over the past 2 weeks or so, or reading the Evening Echo, you'll know that we've been giving away a prize, which is a trip in an Air Omega helicopter around the sea frontier. Who entered the competition? Was it you? I wouldn't have won anything. Well, of all the things you could win, you could win holidays abroad.
The Royal Air Force static display was a dream come true, as mums and dads and children alike clambered in and out of aircraft of all types. Few had ever had the opportunity to get this close to these exciting machines. Over the Maybank holiday, the seafront became a magnet to more than 500,000 people, who filled the ideal vantage points along the cliffs to see thrilling aerobatic displays performed over the estuary. No punches were pulled when two very special characters held their own festival on the pier head in July, attracting children of all ages. And of course, they all wanted to know...
Where's the sausage?
Would you like to give him some sausages to eat? We'll go and get some sausages.
It's like Father Christmas, isn't it? Or the Muddy Father Christmas. Let's see.
One left and one red one on the end.
The eggshell will be the one there.
Oh, Mr. Punch, you're all shaking.
Puppeteers from as far afield as Ayrshire in Scotland were on hand for this magical weekend.
Is it for you? All right, hold your hand up then.
Stella Richard's Stuff and Nonsense Puppet Workshop brought together a star-studded lineup of unforgettable characters, some well over 100 years old. It took Stella 9 years to put together this unique collection of papier-mâché, glass fibre and wooden puppets. With 9 hours to go before the start of the Southend annual charity raft race, Thorpe Bay Beach is already alive with excitement. Dozens of competitors have spent the night on the beach, and now the air is heavy with the smells of barbecued breakfasts. The tug of war on the mud gets everybody off to a good start. This year's race attracted competitors from all over Essex, and by lunchtime, nearly 100 fun crafts were lined up for the judges to choose the most original raft and best dressed crew.
Are you 60?
The raft race is now a well-established and eagerly awaited fun event on the Southend calendar.
You're all just a family, are you? Just geese?
The race is the most important fundraising event of the Southend Lifeboat, and it supports the hundreds of other lifeboat stations around the coast of Britain. Since the first race in 1975, over £135,000 has been raised for the Royal National Lifeboat Institution. It's 3 p.m. and the rocket signalling the start of the race is fired.
the speed class, winners of A, number 33, Priory Snails from St Albans Rafters, who win the Kinloch Challenge Cup, plank, bottle of champagne and a case of beer. And the first all-lady crew in Class C was number 23, Hot Stuff from GEC Sensors, and they win the Wavy Line Cup and plaque. So, Hot Stuff, the blonde boxes from GEC Sensors. Winners of the tug-of-war competition, and very worthy winners indeed, were the Anchor Pub from Great Wakering, who win the Frank Garron Cup. Come on, Roger. Don't be shy, Roger. Come forward. You did all the work.
Boys back in town.
Well done, the Anchor Pub, Great Wakering, winners of the tug of war.
Still on the water, and the more serene spectacle of the 26th Annual Thames Sailing Barge Match. The lack of a helpful breeze got these 16 beautiful old craft and their crews off to a slow start. Built in the last century as commercial cargo carriers, these vessels were once a common sight around our coast. Now the few that are left are lovingly restored and preserved as an elegant reminder of a slower, more stately era.
Hold on, I'll tell you when to start.
No, I'll tell you when to start. It's my show.
Right, when I say go, all right, you people can use your watch in case the gizzard's fixed. 1 minute and 10. Call them out every 10, all right?
Throughout Southend Festival Week, while thousands of visitors attended the nightly concerts in the idyllic setting of Priory Park, in the High Street, shoppers were entertained by music, dance and street theatre.
10 seconds.
Okay.
20 seconds. 30.
Your watch is fast.
40 seconds. 50 seconds. 1 minute.
Welcome to this wonderful last evening of our festival week. We've been very happy this week, as many of you know. I've seen a lot of people here most nights, and our nights have been very, very well supported. We've had a wonderful time, and my word, we've been lucky with the weather. So I'd like to welcome in your name the Southend Symphony Orchestra with their leader tonight, John Knight, and their conductor, Ray Malkin.
bundle today, which is...
Priory Park was also host to the Classic Motorbike Festival. Machines of every make and age were on show. And over the two-day event, nearly 10,000 bike enthusiasts packed the park.
Or if he has to, a modern trial. He's done trips to the Isle of Man and down to Gloucestershire for British Bike Bonanza. A well-used and well-maintained bike.
On display were bikes of all types. World-famous machines of the past, such as Greaves and Norton, alongside their newer Japanese rivals. Everywhere the talk was bike, while in the arena displays went on all day.
John's under strict instructions not to tear the grass up with any fast starts. But we've now got Bill Cullen in the arena. Bill is the local secretary of the VMCC, riding his 1930 Scott Tourer. I know for something entirely different.
Our carnival is, without doubt, one of the finest, if not the finest, in the land. And we can be justly proud of this wonderful kaleidoscope of parades and competitions, bringing colour and imagination to our seafront and parks. The mayors and I are looking forward to visiting all the events and to meeting residents and visitors alike. There is so much to see and savour, made all the more enjoyable by the knowledge that all proceeds go towards so many worthwhile local causes. So many people have worked long and hard to bring this carnival to us. Let us acknowledge our appreciation of their endeavours by supporting each event. And here's hoping the wonderful sunshine of the past weeks stays with us to make the carnival perfect. I had great pleasure in declaring the 1989 Carnival of Southend open.
To throw the switch to the illuminations, give a big Southend welcome to a big guy with a big punch and an even bigger personality. Okay, throw that switch, mate.
enjoying an old-fashioned family day at the seaside. At the same time, it's a community which has moved with the times, providing an exciting environment in which to live, work and play.